I'm sorry, TNA, this is for you. This is a cup of coffee. Can you afford this? Okay, I'm sorry. Water. This is... Fuck, that's hot. Welcome to Raking Up Wrestling. God fucking damn it, I said it again. Okay, somebody give me a rake. I got yard work to do. Welcome to Waking Up Wrestling. Is that what we're calling it? I have no fucking idea. It's too early in the morning. So in this episode of Waking Up Wrestling, we're going to be talking about some stuff I woke up to today on Wrestling Dirt Sheets. Oh man, let me tell you. I woke up to, actually I didn't wake up to it because I saw it last night. You may have saw if you're following me on Twitter, @TubbyEmu. Somewhere here, @TubbyEmu. You might have saw a lot of these. Can we focus in on that? Can I get a focus in on that?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So anyway, like I was saying on Waking Up Wrestling, I woke up this morning on Dirt Sheets to read about TNA, and it really sucks about TNA. Because we're all super excited about guys like Austin Aries, Bobby Roode, AJ Styles, but without TNA, well, AJ Styles would have been a big fucking superstar. Because they didn't care about him in TNA until he went to New Japan, and then he took over New Japan, and then they fucking signed him. Well, so did Finn, Doc, and Gallows. Pretty much, you just have to fucking go to New Japan if you're a TNA wrestler, and they'll sign you. I read the comments on some Dirt Sheets like, oh, fucking TNA's poor, and I'm sitting there like, okay, first last night TNA announced that they were going to move their corporate headquarters. Instead of being in the building with Panda or wherever downtown Nashville, where last year Finn Balor took a picture telling him to doing the DX suck it in front of the office, they're now moving into their warehouse. Their ShopTNA Warehouse. Do you know where the TNA warehouse is? Here's a Google image picture of it. So I have to be honest, if you look at the warehouse, it's pretty nice. I mean, sure, right behind it there's a junkyard with spray painted cult signs on it, but hey, it's TNA. Does it really matter? A lot of people are saying this is a bad thing. They're out of money. They're moving into their ShopTNA warehouse. My question to you is, why wouldn't you move into the warehouse? Why? So TNA decided to move into their ShopTNA warehouses, which I get. I mean, it's a big warehouse. If you've ever seen those old ShopTNA videos, they have so much room. Could you imagine what they could do in there? I mean, let's be honest here. I'm going to play both sides. Yes, it sucks. They're leaving their corporate headquarters. Their production facility is going into North Star Productions, the biggest HD place in Nashville. And it seems like they're downsizing. But is it a bad thing that they're downsizing? I mean, who the fuck wouldn't want to work in a warehouse? I mean, sure, you have these nice, glorious TNA offices. Do you need that? My parents are getting divorced and everything, but we had a house. What is so good about a 4-bedroom house with a big yard? I mean, now we're in an apartment where I can't talk after 5 p.m. to make videos. I mean, improvements. So anyway, like I was trying to say is I'm drinking my morning coffee. TNA, if you go look on the Google Maps, which I'll actually, just for funsies, I'll provide a Google map link where you guys can go look and actually do a straight tour of where TNA's new headquarters are. And prize to the best person that photoshops the TNA logo onto the actual building. But I don't think this is a bad thing, man. I'm seeing people complain like, all right, TNA's screwed. They're downsizing from their corporate headquarters. Now they're going to be in their ShopTNA warehouse. They're already paying for the warehouse. Why not put more people in there? Hell, if TNA, 100% serious, I will move to Nashville. If you pay my moving expenses and you put me on salary, I will move from where I am now to come work for you in ShopTNA. 100% serious offer. I made this offer on Twitter last night. People thought I was joking. TNA, get in contact with me. My email, you guys know how to get it. You can tweet me from the official Impact Wrestling Twitter if you guys want me to work for you. I'll bring in some fresh ideas. They're probably going to suck, but I'll bring them in, and you can hire me. I will work at your ShopTNA warehouse. I will, because I'm not ashamed to work at a warehouse because I see the value in even fucking having an office. I live in an apartment now where I can't talk loud after 5 p.m. or the lady below me gets pissed. Oh, you thought Heel Wife was bad? You know, Grimm's wife, you guys know Grimm's Toy Show? Oh my God, you should hear my neighbor. She gets pissed when I make videos after 5 p.m. now. Apartment life. I get the struggles, TNA. I want to get out of my apartment. You're in the ShopTNA warehouses. I can bring in some fresh blood. I can commentate your video game. Okay, you don't have a video. Well, I can commentate your old video game from last gen. I'll kill WWE videos off, and I'll cover you exclusively, TNA. All it'll take is, let's say, $1,500 a month. I get to do my YouTube. You can't stop me from doing YouTube. You pay my moving expenses, and I'll come work in, I'll be Jimmy J. I'll come be Jimmy J. From ShopTNA.com, get the brown bag. Anyway, the big story was, they moved down there, and everybody's like, okay, this is a bad thing. And everybody's like, no, they're just moving down to Warehouse. It's no big deal. But then you read that the press release last night that they're actually, it's not as simple, because what's actually happening is PopTV has removed their replay viewing on Tuesday nights. For those of you who don't know, Impact Wrestling airs on Tuesday nights. Maybe it's Wednesday, Thursday. I don't fucking have any idea. I haven't watched it in a while. I've watched the clips. I like TNA, don't get me wrong. I'm very happy that TNA is still in business. It provides places for guys to work, and I'm cool with it. I want TNA to succeed, because I want WWE to have a challenger to be like, oh fuck, they're not doing it. I can help you with that. I don't know how. I don't know what I would actually do. I'd probably sit in your offices watching my TV shows, editing videos like I do now, but we could do something, I'm telling you. You pour coffee for me though? Anyway, that's not the point. So what I was trying to tell you though with the TNA warehouses, they did that first, and now they've announced that they're killing the replay. So what does this mean? So TNA airs on PopTV right now, and then immediately after it airs, another replay starts of Impact Wrestling. Well, that's going away. Well, okay, it's not going away. They said it was going away, but now it's going to Saturday mornings. So it's essentially going to the spot where people from smaller wrestling promotions pay for spots on TV for air when they can't. Okay, it doesn't really matter. The big thing is that the replay is no longer airing. They're gonna air once a week, which I'm actually fine with. There's some people that are saying this is a bad thing. Does Raw re-air? No. Raw re-airs on Universal, USA's sister network, on like Fridays or Saturdays. They're just mimicking WWE. What are you talking about? They're not failing at all. Cheers. So anyway, as I'm drinking my coffee this morning, I'm honestly thinking about this, and I might be getting a little hyper because this is really fucking good coffee. Side note, the people that make this coffee down in Milwaukee, they stopped making this coffee, which I'm actually kind of bummed about the fact that they stopped making this coffee, and I'm not talking fast on purpose, just trying to make you think that something's going on. So anyway, what I was trying to say was, it sucks for TNA. TNA, I get it, you're downsizing. I've downsized 3 times in the last year. I've get an office, I've had it for 6 months, and then I have to downsize because I can't afford it, and then I come back to the house, and then I go back to the office, and then I move to the cities, and then I come back, and then I'm living with my parents again, and then my parents get divorced, and they do all this. TNA, everything that you're going through, I've been through in my life. I can help you get out of it. Well, I mean, you can help me get out of it, and then I'll help you get out of it. So we're kind of helping each other. So TNA, my offer, 100% open to you. I will move down to the TNA warehouses. I will work with you. I will help Josh Matthews. I just like Josh Matthews, side note. I would love to work for TNA Wrestling, and a lot of people are like, fuck TNA. Why? I think it's great. It is my dream to work in a warehouse. I don't think you guys get this. Everybody's bitching and complaining, oh, TNA is moving to a warehouse. Fuck, if I had a warehouse right now, I wouldn't have to worry about the lady below me that hates me talking after 5 p.m. So rest in peace streaming, because she gets pissed if I talk after 5. So unless I'm streaming during the day, there won't be any streamings because of Heel Neighbor. I mean, it is what it is. TNA, I'm willing to help you. I know your predicament. You lost a TV spot on Pop TV. It's going to be on Saturdays. You're airing once a week. I don't think that's bad. I don't think we should read into this. You announced tapings for Impact at Soundstage 20. I'm all for it. I want to help you. I want to learn the business. And I want to be a part of it. So guys, let me know what you think. What do you think about TNA losing and airing only once a week now, except for the weekends? No immediate replay. And then they're now moving from the warehouse. Side note, please Photoshop your best logos. If you have logos, do you know what a logo is? TNA Impact Wrestling logo. I'm sure you can find it somewhere on the internet. The best Photoshop on the building will win a prize, and that prize will be you get to work for TNA because you have Photoshop skills, and that's something they need. TNA probably watched this video like, fuck this kid, and he's probably just trolling us, but I'm being 100% serious. I would kill to work for TNA. I tried to work for WWE, and that didn't work so well. Nikki Bella, nip slip. Guys, TNA, my offer's open. Let me know, guys. What would you, if you worked at TNA, what would your job be? How would you bring TNA around? I don't care if you're 10, 15, 20. I don't care if you're 60 years old. What would you do if TNA offered you a job to move down to the warehouse? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm going to go drink my coffee. I'm going to get back to TNA. I'm going to scour those dirt sheets. And until next time, enjoy some face swaps from last night's Twittering. Waking up with wrestling. Until next time, guys. Whew. Fucking TNA.
Bye.